It became difficult for them to move back to US, and here we have an airlifted stranded American citizens from India recount experience from Chicago. Let's have a look. Indo-American citizens were stuck in many different parts of the world, and here we have a story of our community member who was stuck in India when India announced a complete travel ban. Airlifted stranded American citizen from India recounts his experience from Chicago.
Hi, my name is Amit Vatal, and I live in Palatine. And I'm making this video to share my experience during my recent visit to India. As all of for the travel ban and curfews and international flights not operating from India and most of the world, how my experience was basically coming back to the US by the evacuation flights from the US Embassy. So basically, my trip to India was on the 8th of March. I had gone there to meet my family, and the reason was my nephew's engagement. So when I went there, I knew that things could go wrong because all this virus was just coming up in the US. But I still took a chance, and I went on the 8th. There was a total curfew, and there were no flights operating. All the borders were sealed. International travel was banned. Buses, trains, everything was on a lockdown, total lockdown. And we thought that after a week it might get better, but as luck would have it, it didn't. And then we came to know that the ban was still the 31st. So I basically hung around, couldn't go out of the house. How India handled it was really well. How the government handled it was really well, because that was the only way to stop the spread. But locked up in the house, how much can you watch TV? It was good family bonding time, but you couldn't just couldn't do anything else. You couldn't even get out of the house. We were told that they are in the process of arranging flights out of New Delhi and Mumbai for American citizens, getting them back to the US. So we were all excited, and we wanted to get back because as things were going, we knew that this lockdown would just go on and on and on, and there was no certainty that when would be able to get back. There is nothing to be paid upfront. But yes, the US government, the US Embassy makes you sign a promissory note that the flight could cost up to $2,500, so $2,500 for a one-way return flight to the US. You're not supposed to pay any money when you board the flight or when you fill out the forms. It's just that you need to pay the government before you renew your passport. So let's say if your passport is expiring on in 2022, 2024, 2026, till then you have to pay the government whatever the price of the single one-way ticket is. I got one of those forms, I filled it out, but again, no email. They told us fill out these forms, send it back, and we'll schedule you for one of these flights. And as soon as you get an email that's like an e-ticket or a ticket, they'll let you know which one of these flights are you on. I kept waiting till about 7 o'clock in the evening, 8 o'clock. I didn't get any email, to be honest. I took a chance. I packed my stuff and I went to the airport at 9. The airport's closed, but there are huge lines, lines. There were only 2 flights, and I thought, my name is not there. I didn't get an email. I will not be able to board the flight. But then I realized that there are multiple flights, some going to the US. There were 3 flights going to Europe. one went to Brazil. So these were all evacuation flights by the, you know, government of different countries, and so I stood in the line, and luckily when I reached some officials from the American embassy, they told me, "Oh, Vatal, Amit Vatal, you're on the second flight." I really appreciate what the U.S. embassy did for all of us. There were about 9,000 people that I know of that I was told by the U.S. Embassy, 9,000 citizens who were stuck there, and they were trying to place everything. That's what took a little time, and, and we were getting frustrated because we don't understand the other side. It's not easy that, okay, you want to go back home, come on, there's a flight for you. Basically, the idea was to let people know how these evacuation flights work, and how do you feel when you're stuck in, I would not say another country, yes, another country, but my country. But now this is my country, my home. Home is here, kids are here. So it's a horrible feeling. It's something I've never been. I've never been through this, and I wish none of us have to go through this.
Well, that's all in Comedy Roundup.